Joe Bloggs lines up in pole position. Mick Schumacher, his Prema teammate, just behind. It's a front row lookout for Prema. 3, 4, 5 red lights are out. The F2 British Grand Prix. Marcus Armstrong, it's a brilliant start. He's already ahead of Mick Schumacher. Can he go for a move on Joe Bloggs for the race lead? No, not quite. Joe Bloggs leads through the first couple of corners, but Marcus Armstrong is up past Mick Schumacher. Marina Sato's jumped Yuki Tsunoda. Dan Tickler past Guan Yu Zhou. Luca Giotto past Callum Ilott. Pedro Piquet and Markelov battling for position along with Alesi. Aiken and Jaleel, Drogovic, Mazepin, Lundgaard, Delatraz in the background. All changing their positions around, but it is Joe Bloggs that leads, Marcus Armstrong in second, Mick Schumacher in third. It was a very good start from Marcus Armstrong, who jumped Mick Schumacher and nearly got past Joe Bloggs for the lead. We move on to lap 2 now. Marcus Armstrong still within the DRS zone for Joe Bloggs. Maybe next lap he can use that DRS to close up to Joe Bloggs and try and you know, battle for the race lead. As we move on to lap 3, that gap between Joe Bloggs and Marcus Armstrong has seriously grown, and Marcus Armstrong now doesn't have much of a chance to close up to Joe Bloggs with the help of DRS. Joe Bloggs performing well under the pressure of his home Grand Prix. On to lap 6 then. 6 out of 7. Joe Bloggs still leading by a huge gap now to Marcus Armstrong just behind. Closely followed by Mick Schumacher, who's been closing up slowly for the rest of this race, and he is actually getting very close now. We're going to watch along with him as he could go for a move on Marcus Armstrong to get second, to make it a Prema 1-2 here at Silverstone. He's got his DRS wide open down this straight. Going to ride on board with him. Is he going to close up enough to Marcus Armstrong for a move? Not quite. He's still closed up quite a lot through these couple of corners now. Is he maybe going to be able to dare a move into Copse? Not quite. Marcus Armstrong gets a very good exit out of there as we head down onto the old pit straight. Mick Schumacher's going to have to wait a bit longer. So we head through Copse corner for the penultimate time. Mick Schumacher has definitely closed up to Marcus Armstrong a lot more than he had before. Joe Bloggs is out of the equation. He is miles and miles ahead. As we head into this straight now, Mick Schumacher, going to ride on board with him again. So he's going to have his DRS wide open once again. He's going to be closing up to Marcus Armstrong. He's going to dive down the inside. He's going to make a move for P2. Mick Schumacher down the inside of Marcus Armstrong. It's worked. Mick Schumacher is up to P2 to make it a Prema 1-2. Can Marcus Armstrong try and challenge for the lead as we head back onto the main straight? No. Brilliant few corners, few lost corners by Mick Schumacher. Marcus Armstrong probably won't have the pace to close up. So we head down now. Joe Bloggs wins his home Grand Prix here in Silverstone for the Prema team. Extends his lead at the top of the championship. And behind him, round the final corner, comes Mick Schumacher to get second, making a 1-2 for the Prema team. And Marcus Armstrong finishes in third.